What is going up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is 06 and welcome to an Overwatch gameplay commentary. That's right, you've just heard me saying Overwatch and not the Interest 2. For those of you who know my channel, I usually make TF2 videos, play a lot of TF2, over 2.2k hours. But recently, obviously, I've started playing Overwatch. And it's a fun game, and you can compare them both, and I probably will do this in the video a couple of times. But I try not to talk too much about it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's two different games, which have their own lore, their own characters, and whatnot. And it's just a normal commentary in Overwatch. I'll still keep on doing TF2 commentaries. That's not going to fade away. I just haven't been doing any commentaries or videos actually quite recently, mainly because I didn't have much time, or I just didn't feel like it. I feel like making videos is just a hobby that I should make only when I want to, because if you're doing it forcefully, then the quality of the video is pretty much awful, and I don't want you guys to see bad videos on my channel. So I'm only doing videos when I really feel like it, and lately I have been feeling like making videos, so here we are. And we're going to talk about Phara a bit, which is the character that I'm currently playing. For those of you who don't play Overwatch, she's a sort of a flying soldier. That's the best description you can get for this character. It's the soldier from TF2, and she's a girl, obviously, and she's flying. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I mean, the easiest compare is really the roamer soldier in TF2. And that's because you can easily play defend and attack on this character, although it is marked as attack on the game. I don't know why, because she can make easily nice defenses, as you're seeing right now, because we're playing defend on this round. But she's called in for attack, which is okay, it's fine, I guess. She can also attack. But the thing is about this character, which is really appealing to me, is that she has a rocket launcher. This is the primary weapon that she's using. She doesn't have any other weapons. It's not like in TF2 where you have a couple weapons for each character and each character can switch weapons and whatnot. In here, each character has its own weapons, their own abilities, and they're all known for beforehand. So we won't get really surprised by a sniper with a huntsman. You'll just see Hanzo instead, which is the bowman in here. So it's a bit simpler, but this is why I like playing Phara. I mean, she's fun. She's very supportive for her team, which is very important in competitive. This is a competitive match we're seeing right now, and I'm doing good with her. I'm getting ranked up. I'm helping my team. I'm getting them wins. So this is why I keep on playing her. But compared to the soldier, she has a bit of a different playing style, because she can push enemies with her E ability. It's the key that you press to activate the ability, and with her left shift ability, again the key you use to activate the ability, she can launch herself in the air, and there's like 5 or 10 seconds delay on each ability, depending on which ability it is. And the 90% on the bottom, which is now 91, is her ultimate ability status, which builds as you do damage. And now it's ready, and this is her ultimate ability. Yeah, she's just throwing out bombs and like lots of spread damage, which is the main focus of this character. If you aim well, if you know where your enemy is going to be in a half second, 1 second, 2 seconds ahead, then you know exactly how to kill our enemies, because you know where to aim, which is a big focus on this character as well. Some characters like Winston, which is the big flying monkey, yeah, pretty much everyone flies in here. You don't really need to aim at him. He's pretty much a melee only character. He's a tank. He has his weird plasma gun, which just targets enemies that are close by. You don't really have to aim with him like you do with Phara or McCree. So we won the attacking round, and now we're playing the defend round. We're supposed to switch roles with the other team, and they're supposed to attack, we're supposed to defend. And again, Phara is pretty easy to attack and defend both with this single character. mainly because I think she does a lot of spread damage, and that's just useful for each situation. Although even like when you go full on roamer with her and like leave your entire team and the control point that you're supposed to defend, you can still get the enemy mercy, which is like the medic, and it really helps out your team because there's nobody to heal the heroes on the enemy team, and they're much easier to kill like this. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm just way ahead my team, and then I'm taking a bit of damage, a lot of damage, and then just falling back and getting heals from my friendlies in Yara and Mercy, and just trying to do the picks. As you just seen, I got the Mercy. It was pretty easy. The other team wasn't so much good. They did try, but they weren't really, like, compared to us. They just weren't there. So it's nice that they tried. It was a good match. It was a really good match. So I want to discuss this thing I mentioned before. Obviously comparing this game to TF2. This game isn't new, like not as TF2 old, but it's been here for a couple of years, and because this game is not old too much, then it's just right in the sweet spot of being just old enough so it won't be buggy and as hell and like half broken, and just new enough to be still very appealing to players who haven't played this game before, and there's lots of them. Believe me, there's been lots of them. $40 for this game. That's a huge barrier for lots of people. I know myself wouldn't have been able to buy this game like 4 or 5 years ago when I just started my whole paying for games and such experience. By the way, this was an awesome ult that I just actually got myself killed because I'm a genius, and in this moment I just got freaked out. I used my ult, jumped up, and got the wall next to me, and the spread damage just got to me as well. Very good ult, completely wasted. Don't learn from me, guys. It's a bad idea. Learn from me. But yeah, the $40 actually helps this game when it comes to hackers. I mean, I've only seen 1 or maybe 2 hackers in the entire 3 or 4 months. I think it's 3 months. I don't think I've reached 4 months playing this game yet. I'm still rather a new player, which is why people are always surprised. I mean, how are you so good at Phara in this game? And I'm like, I don't know, it's the soldier, no? And like, yeah, it's the soldier. So I was like, yeah, I'm playing soldier in TF2, so that explains people. There are some roles that I usually take to help my team out, like Mercy when nobody picks Mercy, or McCree. McCree is very useful to get Pharas. So it's weird. I enjoy playing Phara in here, but I also enjoy playing McCree, which is pretty much the complete opposite. He doesn't have any spread damage. He only has his revolver, which is a very focused damage. And Phara obviously doesn't have any focus damage, only spread damage with a rocket launcher and a barrage. And now the second round was finished. Because we both sort of managed to push and we didn't manage to defend quite well, then the game goes on, and it's actually a 10 minutes commentary. Usually I go for 5 minutes, but the game is very fast paced. There's no 20 seconds waiting to respawn, so I guess it's fine. I guess it appeals more to people. I don't know how they managed to make it so balanced. I mean, with all the ultimates, with all the abilities, this game seems like it's crazy. You can sum it up like saying it is TF2 on acid or LSD or something, and it's just it's crazy. I mean, thinking about it, it is very well built. I mean, good job, Blizzard. I don't think it's worth exactly like $40 because that's a huge price even for a very well made game just like this one. But I still paid it, and like 2 weeks after it was 50% off, so I just wasted $20 on 2 weeks for playing this game. Again, don't do whatever I do. It's usually a bad idea. Also in the way I play Phara, it's very risky. It could really pay off. Sometimes I'm getting very lucky, usually getting the Mercy and supporting my team from the frontier lines, getting the enemy team really damaged. But you see, I pushed way too forward in here and just got my ass beaten pretty easily by this Bastion. But I did, however, write in the chat that there's a bastion on the right, so now my team knows there is a bastion in there. Not that it makes a huge amount of difference, but now they know. At least I feel like I did something. So this game is about to finish, actually, but that doesn't mean I won't use the remaining time talking about how things are going on with me. So obviously I'm still in the army. It isn't really much fun in there. I mean, besides the friends and the laughs we're having in there, the work is pretty tiring, and they really want me to stay in the base. They barely let me go out to my home. But now, since I moved to a different crew, since I'm you can say a technician, sort of IT technician, then they'll let me go to my nice humble home a bit more often, which is very nice, both for me and for you, because we can do more videos together. I mean, I can do the videos, you can be the passive helpers who just, you know, watch them. I always do appreciate it as well. I don't think I ever forgotten about any of you guys. This doesn't mean I'll stop making TF2 videos, because as much as this game is great and I enjoy playing it, and sometimes I play 4 hours straight, just as I did in TF2, I'm not teaching TF2, and TF2 videos are not going anywhere. So as soon as I'll find something nice to make a video about, trust me, it'll be a TF2 video. As long as there's like no huge bugs and glitches, because that's the thing that's happening now with the latest updates. It will be nice to make a jungle update video. Like, I won't be discussing the update itself, I'll just be playing on the maps, on the new jungle maps. I think the informative videos are just less my thing, and more just like talking to you fellas and sharing whatever's happening with me. So look forward for those videos. I'm pretty sure I'll be uploading them quite soon. But in the meantime, I'm fine, everything's alright with me. Using my free time to build a TTT map actually in Hammer. Playing a lot of video games, I don't know, just wasting my time like most people would probably do. But I think a person should be allowed to do what he loves, what he likes, and gaming should never be an exception of that. So let that be a finishing statement, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you guys want more of Overwatch or anything that you really thought about in particular, be sure to share that in the comments. I'll hear you guys out. For now, peace out.